Hello and welcome back. We are still in a high society flutin' thingamajig,
Ryan, I'm having the hardest of times keeping my hands off you.
and it's starting to get fun.
Not here, Yvette. There's too many people.
They are not important. You are the most powerful man here, my Ryan.
My Ryan.
What about that Carrington guy? He's president of this museum.
The doctor, he is old and weak. You are the young one and strong.
And what would you be wanting, Miss Bow?
Oh, well, I thought I heard you call my name.
You must have been hearing things. I didn't even mention your name.
Oh, sorry. I've got to be going now. Excuse me.
So yes, this is a big old fundraiser, and we're going to be meeting the characters that will be very important in the rest of this game.
And what were you doing when that fancy dagger was being stolen then?
Look at this guy.
Let me see. I was sleeping in my hotel room.
What a pose.
You don't sound too sure about that.
I haven't been sleeping too well since I arrived in this country. I'm tired, so I'm not thinking too well.
You're not sleeping well. Would you be having a guilty conscience then?
I do not understand your meaning, Mr. O'Reilly. Perhaps it is the English. It is such a curious language, not as clear as the Egyptian.
Well, you say the dagger is what brought you to this country. If I were in your position, I'd be tempted to steal it.
Steal what has already been stolen? The dagger of Amun-Ra belongs to the Egyptian people, Mr. O'Reilly, not to Dr. Carter, not to this museum, and not to this country.
Careful what you say now.
I'd be watching what you're saying, Dr. Smith. You're digging your hole deeper with every word.
Amun-Ra will seek his own vengeance on those who have removed his dagger from Egypt. Amun-Ra does not require my help.
You say you were sleeping when it was stolen. Were you alone?
That, sir, is none of your business.
Ah, that's where you're wrong, Dr. Smith. It is my business as long as you're a suspect in the burglary.
A suspect? Do you Americans have no shame? I'm here to gain the return of the dagger by legal means. Ask Dr. Carrington.
I have talked to Dr. Carrington, and I know he told you no dice.
The matter is not settled until the last camel drinks from the water of the oasis.
What's that? Some kind of Egyptian double talk?
Excuse me, sir, but I see a turkey leg on the buffet table that requires my attention.
Good man. Is this another of these conversations I can listen to? No, eh? Yeah, so among people that might have wanted to steal a dagger, I might have to say that Mr. Patasheptut is a suspect.
If you want to know my theory about it, I think it was stolen by an Egyptian. No offense to your people, Mr. Nagier, but I think there is a secret sect of Egyptian sun worshippers who have sent an envoy here to steal the dagger.
What in the world are you talking about?
Countess, I hardly think that's likely. Secret sects like you're describing haven't existed in hundreds of years.
Oh, really? And what makes you such an authority on secret sects, Mr. Nagier?
Well, I am only expressing my opinion, madam. I'm certainly not an expert on the subject.
He's a careful man.
Quite so. I think my theory is as good as anyone's, darling, and I heard it from a reliable source.
I wonder who that could be.
Oh? Who was that?
He wonders who that could be.
Never mind. Let's just say my source has never been wrong before.
There's always a first time for everything, Countess. I still find your theory far-fetched.
Since you seem to be listening, Miss Bow, what do you think of my theory?
What? Oh, I definitely think it's worth considering, Countess.
There, you see, Mr. Nagier, the press takes me seriously.
Of course, it is kind of far-fetched.
Well, I never. Excuse me.
Yes.
Oh, did I say something wrong? I'm sorry.
You mean you're Thori? Ahaha.
So that's the deal, Countess?
I'd rather not talk about it right now.
Yeah, no kidding. The wall's got ears around here. And so does certain nosy reporters, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I simply must speak to Dr. Carrington.
Is that right?
Sure thing, Toots.
What would these two have to discuss? That is curious, isn't it? I'm a bit curious, though.
Good evening, sir. My name is Laura Bow.
I am Ramses Najia, Miss Bow. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
He's polite, too. However, I seem to remember. Let's see. Burglary. What do you have to say?
Mr. Najia, would you have any idea who might have stolen the dagger of Ammon-Ra?
No, but whoever did should be boiled alive. He should be fed to hungry crocodiles. His guts should be strung from the pyramids. He should... Oh, excuse me. I get a little passionate on the subject.
Mm-hmm.
Quite all right, Mr. Najia. I understand.
So these two gentlemen over here have, both of them a little bit suspicious. Actually, I think just about every character we've met so far is a little suspicious. Oh, this could be interesting.
Well, ain't you the hoity-toity dame these days? I almost didn't recognize you with your clothes on.
Excusez-moi, am I knowing you, sir?
Ziggy's my moniker. You gonna pretend you doesn't know me?
You are making the joke with me, no? Perhaps you have confused me with someone else?
I ain't joking. You're Yvette Delacroix. I'd know that body of yours anywheres.
I am sure I am not knowing what you mean, Monsieur Ziggy.
Oh, I get it. You's is worried one of these hi-hats is gonna hear us, right? Oh, okay. I'm clued in. We can talk later.
He's gonna talk later with everybody, isn't he?
Are you enjoying the culinary delights this evening, Miss Delacroix?
This food, it is adequate. I do not eat so much. This way I maintain my figure, no?
Ah, yes. And a lovely figure it is, Miss Delacroix.
Mm-hmm.
Merci, Dr. Carrington. You are so kind.
I feel we've known each other long enough. Please call me Archibald.
It's been like a month.
As you wish, Archibald. I am yours to command, as always.
What?
Miss Bow, is there something I can do for you?
Oh, no. I was just admiring Miss Delacroix's dress.
Merci, Miss Bow. And your gown, it is a bit out of date, but charming nonetheless.
Thank you, I think.
Well, if you ladies will excuse me, I must mingle with the guests.
Yeah, Mr. Archibald has been working here for, what, was it a month? And if Miss Delacroix has been an employee here, then perhaps it's been about that month that they've known each other. I would think that they'd be on a first-name basis.
Well, look what the leprechaun's dragged in.
Hey, now watch what yous calls me, O'Reilly. I don't know what that leprechaun thing is, but I don't like the sound of it.
I'm sure you've been called worse things, smart guy.
Only by low-class type poisons, O'Reilly. By the way, ain't you afraid of being seen with me?
Cops talk to stoolies all the time, and I was wondering what you're doing here.
I'm a big patron of the arts. That's the kind of high-class guy I am.
You don't even know what the word patron means.
I does too.
Okay, what does patron mean?
Hey, ain't that the countess I see over there? I needs to talk to her.
Again? Okay, yeah, and this is a completely different group of people. I think we're most of the way done through all of this conversation stuff. But, hey, may as well keep going. Can I listen to it? Yep.
One thing I am admiring about the Egyptian man is the way he is treating his woman, with the strong hand and the firm words.
Well, that is the proper way, as our culture teacheth us.
Which is not to say our culture is primitive by any means. Our civilization has evolved over thousands of years, so our methods are quite well thought out and practical.
And the Egyptian man, he is very skilled in the private matters as well, no?
Well, speaking for myself, I feel it is my sacred duty to be knowledgeable in all matters that concern me.
I've certainly had no complaints about my skills, Mrs. Delacroix.
Ah, Miss Bow, I didn't see you standing there.
Ahem. Well, I hear another turkey leg calling my name at the buffet table, so if you'll excuse me.
The turkey leg, it sounds good to me also. I'll accompany you, Dr. Smith.
Turkey legs for everybody. I gotta admit, a turkey leg doesn't sound so bad. But man, everybody's trying to get in with Mrs. Delacroix, eh? That is a little curious.
Countess, they tell me you were married to the last museum president, no?
Here we got some juicy stuff.
Yes, darling, that's correct. Sterling Waldorf Carleton was such a charming man, and so wealthy. My heart is just an empty void without him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Sterling was such a nice man. It's too bad that he's worm food now.
Who's she?
Ew! I prefer to think that Sterling is still with me, in spirit.
Oh, I'm sure his body is crawling with maggots by now. But if his spirit is with you, let me know because I'd love to see it.
She sounds like a scientist.
It is hard to lose a loved one, no? I understand you were only married this short time, Countess.
Yes, I had only 2 short but charming months of married life with Sterling before he died.
Charming.
And how long had you known this man before you were married?
Oh, we met just 1 charming month before we decided to get married. It was love at first sight.
3 charming months.
Where did you meet him?
Oh, I had only been in this country a few weeks when I met Sterling on an offshore casino ship. It's quite legal to drink and gamble there, you know, and all the right people attend. Sterling was so charming, he just swept me off my feet.
This Sterling, he must have had the large broom.
It's just a manner of speech, my dear.
Sterling was a wealthy man. You must have inherited a nice fortune, Countess.
The money doesn't matter, darling.
Sure.
Actually, there's an annoying problem with the estate right now. It seems Sterling was changing his will when he died.
Oh, really?
To give me more money, perhaps. Anyway, I'm sure my attorney will take care of the problem.
Curious.
Too bad you can't dig him up to finish his new will.
Yes, quite.
Okay, so now we know how Mrs. WC is related to all of this stuff.
The archaeology, it is such a masculine profession. Breaking into the ancient tombs with your sledgehammer, thrusting your way into the treasure chambers, touching the gold artifacts. It is also stimulating, no?
Yes, well, when you put it that way, I guess it is rather stimulating being the most important archaeologist of all time.
You dick.
And it is such a burden to bear this greatness, no? With such pressure to perform, you must be perfect all the time.
All the time.
Yes, you have a unique understanding of my problems, Yvette.
Your problems, they are obvious, no?
Very kind of you to say that, but there are many who misinterpret my actions. They don't understand the pressure of having famous relatives in the same line of work, and having to compare oneself to them all the time.
But the Tutankhamun find, it is nothing when compared to your discovery, no?
Correct. I didn't realize you knew so much about archaeology.
I know many things, Dr. Carter.
So I've heard. Maybe we should discuss archaeology sometime.
I'd love to hear about the work you do, Dr. Carter. Perhaps later tonight?
Will you be working late tonight?
Working?
Oh, yes. I think everyone will be here tonight, no? There is much to be done to prepare for the opening of your exhibit tomorrow.
Ah, it's
I
tomorrow.
was planning a break for tea around 3 a.m. if you'd like to join me.
It sounds wonderful. Perhaps you would come by my office then?
I'd be delighted.
It is so gracious of you to take the time to speak with me.
Nonsense. Think nothing of it.
How will I ever repay you for this courtesy? I know how busy you are, Dr. Carter.
I'm sure we'll think of something. And call me Pippin.
Yes.
I told you to stop bothering me, you camel driver.
Dr. Carter, I will stop bothering you when the dagger is safely back in Cairo.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the bloody dagger has been stolen from the bloody museum, you great twit.
What a great twit, too.
I see no reason to exchange epithets with you, Dr. Carter. I am aware of the burglary. I am also aware that no evidence was left behind, and the dagger case was not harmed. In fact, I think you removed the dagger from the exhibit.
Me? Me? And what bloody reason would I have to steal my own bloody dagger from my own bloody exhibit?
The dagger is not yours, Doctor.
Here he goes
It
again.
belongs to the Egyptian people. As to why you stole it, I do not pretend to understand your twisted American thinking. Perhaps you wanted to keep the dagger for yourself, in your own private collection.
Okay, that's a point.
Perhaps I should ask why you're shifting the blame onto me, you insignificant peasant. It would be very clever of you to steal the dagger, then stay about to start rumors about someone else stealing it.
Only an archaeological thief would make such an accusation, Doctor. Now I'm sure that you stole it for yourself.
I did not.
Oh boy.
Yes, you did.
Did not.
Did.
Did not.
Did.
Gentlemen, please.
Who asked you?
Mind your own business, you nosy reporter.
But
I have more important things to do.
Yeah, like what?
Our discussion is far from over, Dr. Carter.
That's what you think, you malodorous buffoon.
That's twice you say he's malodorous. You should really stop reusing your content. I believe this is not a conversation that I can listen into. I wonder, how close are we to being done? Oh, not quite.
You are interested in the great art, no? Then you should come with me this evening. I'll give you the personal tour of the old master's gallery.
Well, I
guarantee that you will not be wasting your time. You will enjoy it very much.
How promiscuous is this lady?
Well,
You are studying the art at the université, no?
Well, yes, but...
Then it is settled. I will give you the private tour in a little while, no?
But
Oh, you poor
There is
guy.
no need to thank me yet. I will be enjoying it as much as you will.
Okay. I think we're finally done. Are we finally done? Okay, so there's nobody over here. There's nobody in the center because we just saw the thing in the center. I think that's all of the conversations that we have to listen to. And it's a little curious, if you don't mind the pointing out. It's a little curious that everybody's gone all of a sudden. I mean, nobody's around. So perhaps we have to go explore a little bit in the rest of the museum. Stay tuned in the next episode. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to see just how the plot thickens like a good soup. Stay tuned. See you soon.